I brought all the stuff over, Coach.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just...
Fine, as long as you don't...
Just prepare to be amazed. What? My... I knew I should have drank...
We were just about to ask you the same. Of course, we're also...
You're here, Eon-san. And you...
Cold. I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it...
The abyss. The abyss has come. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't...
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state... They went missing after the battle. We found them unconscious. According to the chief of the Masters of... We've never seen the effects this heightened before.
The soy sauce? What?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago.
Oh, that giant black...
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. There was some mention of a treatment from several...
Right! You can purify abyssal power!
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can...
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like...
We beat Gasoithoth! They
What is it, Eon-san?
But...
Are you sure about this?
are...
Huh?
Like... underwater. Where...
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water... No. Duarte.
Oh no! It's no...
My friend. Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the... Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an amp. He was a bit on the smaller side, but... Well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem.
We're back!
Duarte? How...
It's working!
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise remind... That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. Once we're out of here, look, we're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause... Thank you.
It's coming for me. It's gonna... It's no use. It will devour.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she can talk to us, but nothing she says makes it...
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I think you're onto something. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. Ion-san, do you... Then, what about people... When Kochita was little, she was only 11. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years. By the time the guards rushed to and the Abyss monster, she became a completely different person. We all thought she overcame the trauma.
How can we help?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it! I don't care what it takes!
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen, but it's useless. No one, but I'm no warrior. I'm Kochita. Fight it. One more time?
Try checking the mountains to the north. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? You can do it because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. Stay away from my brother!
Let's help her out!
Wind Strider!
I can do this. I have to do this. Go away! Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What? That is... I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost.
Even though we're both
Is that so? I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Yes, really.
I see. So all those rumors about the Traveler
Kuchita is getting better, too!
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon, we only found a solution. Whoa, you're right. That sounds like something Paimon could... Oh, you're amazing, Anne.
Hian-san! Bad news! What are you doing, Oko Lan? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself! Oko Lan! Silence!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters?
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe! Mom, Dad, are gone.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going.
Wretched monsters! Give me my... Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! He's... Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son. He's...
What should we do? He keeps calling us monsters.
Abyssal corrosions 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice! It...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible... The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will... However, there are also those...
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. This man is a devoted warrior. One not easily swayed for... If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Said it, give me your worst. Hurry!
Please. In his mind, all...
Monsters! What's... my head.
It's all right, my boy. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to
For... Just... Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right!
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid. Besides,
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago!
that's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault!
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine?
The drought was Guthred's invention. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are and that is why my work is not—
Well, if it's personal, then—
If you have other questions, I'm
Wait! Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask her?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone,
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The Ruler of Death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we—
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay. Best of luck to you all.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last.
I brought candy and cookies. Of course we missed you!
just in time, Trap.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip?
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts, and you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me... okay. The progress...
Sorry I'm late. Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first. I had to follow a group of When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, alright, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the
Nope.
Alright, then...
Hold on. Remember...
Oh, right. Traveler, Paimon, you...
Huh? But why? We only hit
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if it's much more difficult to
You're right. Just like when Paimon... So basically you want us to leave the pilgrim...
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't...
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see some... But staying up anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. You're right. If only Paimon could...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion... Sorry, Traveler. I just need... Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back, and when the time comes, I will